In this video, we are carrying on with indefinite integrals. So this is exercise 3, the integrals of the form, the integral of 1 over x dx, x is not equal to 0. So we're going to start off with an example, and the example is 6 over 5x dx. So the first step is to separate it like that. Remember, because x is in the denominator, it will be 1 over x. So then our answer is very simple. Wherever you see 1 over x, you write ln x. So this is 5 over 6 ln x plus c. It's as easy as that. So example 3.1 and 3.2. Remember, if you separate it first, it will be 7 dot 1 over x dx. Then the answer will be 7 ln x plus c. For the next one, 100 over x, you can try it out. Separate it first. You'll get the integral of 100 and the integral of 1 over x. And the final answer will be 100 ln x plus c. 3.4 and 3.5. These have square roots. It's going to be nothing different compared to 3.1 and 3.2. Pause the video and try these out quickly. Right. So it'll be root 3 ln x plus c. Do include the root sign over the 3. And 3.5 root 5 ln x plus c. Please note that 3.4 is root 3 ln x plus c. 3.7 is very similar to the example given up above. The first step would be to write it with the integral separate, but your answer will be 2 over 3 ln x plus c. In 3.9, it'll be very similar to 3.7. So, negative 1/3 ln x plus c. 313, we had 100x before. It's going to be the same thing again. So, it will be 100 ln x plus x cubed over 3 plus c. 314, right? Here we have 3 terms. So is this like what we learned before? Yes. So apply the integral to each term, right? Don't forget, wherever we see 1, it is x to the 0. So now you're going to do the integral for each term. Pause the video and then see the solution. Right, so the first one will be minus x squared over 2. Right, the next one will be 5 over 6 ln x. Right, and the last one will be x plus c. Do note here, I made a mistake and I wrote this 2 in by mistake. Okay, this is minus x, so here will be minus x. Now our answer will be add 1 to the exponent, will give us 2 over 2. This is an error here. Take away this 2. Okay, 315, simple like that. Separate the integral first. So the integral of 1 over x, negative 1 over x, the integral of 6. Right, so the first one will be negative ln x plus c plus 6x. Don't forget to not leave out the c. Right, exercise 4, we have definite integrals. Example, right, so we have, why these are called definite integrals? Because we're substituting these two points, which will be 2 and 1. So it's really simple. All you have to do is do an integration on the 2x first, and then you substitute. Right, so if we integrate that, we'll get x squared over 2, because from the x we added 1 plus 1 will give us 2 divided by the same exponent. The 2's will cancel. We're now left with x squared. Don't forget we substituting the points 2 and 1. So in the first step, we're going to say x squared, substitute the point 2. So this 2 will be substituted there, right? And the 1 will then be substituted there. And then between 2 and 1, we subtract it to find the difference, okay? So now 2 squared will give us 4, and 1 squared will give us 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. Right, and this is the first example. Right, so explaining it again, you have to substitute the 2 points 2 and 1 where you see x. But before you do that, you need to do integration. So integrating 2x, it will become 2x squared over 2. The 2's cancel. This is how we left with x squared. We then substitute the 2, subtraction sign, substitute the 1, subtract the 2 answers, get your final answer. It's that simple, okay? Nothing difficult. Let's go to another 2. Right, so we have 4.1. So we learned this in exercise 2, how to do this integration. So turn back to exercise 2 and have a look how you went about doing the integrals over there. So notice we'll have to add 1 and then copy the exponent in the denominator. So it's going to be x cubed over 3 plus x squared over 2. That's our first step. Then we're going to substitute this 2 where we see x, the same 2 where we see x again. Subtract another bracket where we're now going to substitute the 0 for x and the 0 for x. Right, so 2 brackets, remember we must have subtraction always. And we're now substituting that 2. So substituting the 2 wherever you see x. Then we're going to repeat the whole thing again, substituting the 0. Okay, substituting the 0, there's it there. Now, work out your whole first bracket on your calculator. We are going to get 8 over 2 plus 4 over 2 minus, all of this is going to be 0. 0 divided by 3 is 0 plus 0 over 2, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Right, small error found there. I wrote 2 here. Notice so there's x cubed over 3. I wrote a 2. Changes to a 3, changes to a 3. Your answer will be 14 over 3. Sorry about that. Right. The next one, we have 4.2. We are going to substitute the points 3 and 1. But first we have to do integration on that bracket. So this will give us 3 u to the 4 over 4. Add 1 to the exponents and divide by the same exponents minus x. Right, then we're going to substitute the first point into these brackets. Don't forget there'll be a negative. The first point we're going to substitute will be that 3. So substituting point 3 into the first bracket where we saw the u, it'll be 3. So notice this here will be u, and over here will also be u. So this x will actually be a u. Sorry about that mistake. So this will be 3u4. Notice with this du, here will be u. So substituting that and doing the same with the 1. So next we substituting the 1 where we see the u and where we see the u. Work out those brackets. We're going to get 231 over 4 minus a quarter. Calculator, 234 divided by 4, and that's going to give us 58. Do complete the following exercise that you see on the screen. I also posted it in the WhatsApp group. Right, do this. It's going to lead to a section called area using the exact same method after this.